Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to iDition HQ, your one-stop channel for educational learning technologies. Recently, we've spent a lot of time looking at how we can use the iPad effectively for teaching and learning. Before we can use it effectively, we need to understand some of the key features and controls on the iPad to make it easy for us to navigate through the different features. One of the features that we're going to learn about today is the Control Center. The Control Center allows you to enable or disable settings such as your Wi-Fi, your mobile data. It also allows you to adjust the brightness of your iPad. Besides that, you can also mirror your iPad screen with another device and many other settings such as the screen recording feature, which you can turn on and off easily using the Control Center. So let's learn more about the Control Center to allow us to manage our iPad better and more effectively. Let's turn on the iPad, and to activate the Control Center, you simply have to swipe down from the top right of your iPad screen. You can do this even when the iPad screen is locked. Let's have a go at this. This is my screen now, and I'm going to activate the Control Center by swiping down on the top right. And you can see now that the Control Center has been activated. You can also activate the Control Center when your iPad is not locked. So let's get into my iPad. And here you can see that I am on the home screen of the iPad. Similarly, to activate the Control Center, simply swipe down from the top right of your screen. As you can see now, the Control Center is enabled and you can now start using it. Now that we have activated the Control Center, let's have a look at how the Control Center is organized. On the screen here, you can see that we have different grids as part of the layout of the Control Center. Let's have a look at the first grid here, which contains 4 icons. This is used to enable or disable the airplane mode, AirDrop, the Wi-Fi, as well as your iPad's Bluetooth setting. The next grid contains information of what is currently playing on the iPad. This could be a video or a song. The next icon is to enable or disable screen rotation, and next to it is the screen mirroring icon. If you click on this, this will detect nearby Apple TVs, and this will allow you to cast or share your screen onto the Apple TV, and this can be projected onto a larger screen. Just below the screen rotation and screen mirroring icon is a very interesting feature. If you click on this, this will allow you to put your iPad on Do Not Disturb mode or on personal or work mode. In personal mode, you will be able to determine settings such as who you want to receive notifications from, and you can set this up and many other customization just by clicking on the personal tab on the focus page here. Below that is the work settings, and again, similar to the personal settings, you can also set it up on this tab here. So 3 features, as you can see, I have not set up my personal or work setting, but I have set up my Do Not Disturb mode. And in this case here, you can specify, say for example, the time where you want the Do Not Disturb mode to be activated, and lots of other settings here that's available for you to explore. The next grid contains your brightness and audio setting. This is where you can turn up the brightness of your screen or reduce the brightness of your screen. Similarly, you'll be able to turn up the volume of your device or bring down the volume of your iPad. Moving down the Control Center is what I call the customizable area. You as a user would be able to customize the features that you want to add to this area as a shortcut. Now in this case here, you can see that I've enabled or disabled my notification, and other features which I've added here is my torch to turn it on and off, or a shortcut to actually open up notes on my iPad, and a shortcut to access the camera, the screen recording feature, as well as the timer. And as I mentioned earlier, this part of the Control Center is completely customizable, and I'll be sharing with you on how you can actually customize this section here in the later part of this video. If you recall from our earlier section, I did mention that there is a part of the control center which is customizable. Now let's have a look at how we can customize the control center. To do this, let's click on Settings. On the left window, let's tap on Control Center. On the right side of this window are some settings that you can customize for the control center. Let's have a look at this section, which is called Included Controls. Here you can see that I've got silent mode, torch, notes, camera, screen recording, and timer listed down here. This basically corresponds to the icons that you see from the control center here. Now, if I want to remove any of these features from the control center, I simply have to tap on the red icon on the left. So for example, if I would like to remove notes from my control center, let's just tap on the red icon and here click on remove. As you can see now, the list has been reduced, and if I were to swipe to my control center, you would also notice that notes is no longer part of this control center. Here are the control features that you can add to the control center. And to add them to the control center, simply tap on the green icon with the plus sign, and then this will be added to the control center. So for example, if I would like to add a stopwatch to my control center, then I simply have to tap on the green icon and it will be added to the control center. And again, if I would like to add the magnifier to the control center, again, I'll tap on the green icon, and as you can see now, the change has been reflected on the control center. Now that these control features have been added to the control center, you simply have to tap on the icon to activate the control feature. For example, let's activate the stopwatch, and as you can see, the stopwatch has been activated and I can start using the stopwatch right now. And when I'm done, just click on stop and I can now return back to my home screen. As you can see from today's tutorial, the control center allows you to manage different features on the iPad. Some of these features can be useful for your teaching and learning, such as the timer feature and the screen recording feature. And so I hope that you find today's tutorial useful. Remember to click on the like button. And if you want to receive more news and updates from Ideation HQ, please remember to subscribe to our channel. So till next time, more news on educational technologies coming up in our next few videos. I'll see you again soon.